Hey guys, I just did a video and I was trying to show you the sun coming up, but I never pushed start on my stupid camera, so I don't know. I spent about 10 minutes with y'all and I didn't record it. So I just wanted to check in. Appreciate you guys all following and staying in touch. I had to do a forced 34-hour last weekend, and I didn't really want to do it, but I had a load that didn't deliver till Monday, and I couldn't get it there Saturday, so I rushed early. I was only about 14 hours from a friend of mine up in northern Indiana, and he used to work with me at Metropolitan. So he left that. I left Metropolitan, and he later went to another company. I went to ATS. He didn't like that company, so he's looking around, and I said, well, I can probably get you on an ATS. And so, all right. So he gets on, and he's going to start that Monday. So I said, I'm going to be about 14 miles from you. If you want, we can hang out. So I got to go visit with him, sleep in a bed, got a shower, and his wife works at a sanctuary, animal sanctuary, and there was a bobcat cage that needed repaired, so I got an opportunity to do a little community service and fix that up. That was fun. And he's got a nice little place out there, and it was nice to get out. So that was a nice change. I mean, if you're going to do a 34-hour reset, try to find a place that you can enjoy hanging out, because I don't like doing 34-hour resets, but sometimes it happens, and you get your hours back, so you get a full clock. That's a good thing. So you can run hard after that. But the following weekend, which is the weekend I'm in right now, which is Labor Day weekend, my dispatch Thursday, he said, all right, here's what we're going to do. I want you to run 300 miles up to Chesapeake and sit there. He says they got some hot loads that are coming out of there that are really paying well. So, all right, so you say so. So I got there Friday night. Well, he's gone, and I didn't get a load. So Saturday morning, I didn't get a load. So Sunday, after my 34-hour reset, I got a nice load, $620 to go 500 miles, plus the 300 I drove. So it's like, I don't know, 70, 80 cents a mile. So that worked out real nice, but I can still deliver it early. So I'm just going to get there a little bit early. And now I got today's Monday, which is, I don't know if I'm going to get a load today. So I'm going to be sitting up in northern New York, close to Toronto. And we'll see what happens. Just got to make the best of it. One thing about, when I was looking, I'm still kind of looking into leasing and stuff. The thing about leasing is, the opportunity to make more money is there in the lease, but it depends on the lease too. The lease is not very, you gotta watch them. I guess there's a lot of leases out there, a lot of different types of leases and stuff, and those leases are out designed to take care of the leasing company more than they are to you. And, my credit's good and everything, so a lot of guys, like Cash is King is somebody that I follow, and if you're not following him, I would highly encourage you to follow him, because he lays out, he kind of tells you what he did for the week and all that kind of stuff, and he also talks about, I think he's leasing his own truck personally, not through a company, and he's on a load board and stuff like that, so he's what I call a true owner-operator, the way I understand it. As a company driver, you get layover pay, breakdown pay, you get detention, but detention isn't crap. You might make $15, but you got to get 2 hours up before you get that. So if you're sitting there for 3 hours, you get $15. What is that? $5 an hour? What's the point? But you don't get that when you're leasing. It's just those kind of things don't come up. So if you're a company driver, and if they pay you for layover, for breakdown, you better ask for it, and you better get it, fight for it, because they're making money on you. They keep all the fuel surcharge, so they're making money on any all the fuel. You gotta fight for what's yours. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about the lease. I'm still very interested in it, but I think I've got to look at. I know Lone Star's got a pretty good lease program, but I don't want to leave ATS. I'm fine. I like them. They're taking care of me. But this guy I got the job for, he says, all right. He says, so what do they got to drive? I said, well, they got Freightliner, Volvos, and Peterbilts. And he goes, I don't want a Peterbilt. I said, that's what I hear. I don't think I want a Peterbilt either. It's just a matter of preference. I mean, it's a truck. But he gets to orientation. He says, all right, I want a Volvo, or if I need to, I'll take a Freightliner. And so they say, okay, we've got a Peterbilt manual for you. He says, well, no, that's not really what I was looking for. And they said, all right, well, then you can drive from Gary, Indiana, where orientation is. You can drive up, we'll rent you a car, and you can go up and get a 2016 Volvo. He's like, well, that's not, all right, I guess. I mean, that's not a 2016. So I was like, man. So then all of a sudden they come up, they go, hey, I'll tell you what, we got a 2020 Peterbilt for you. It's an automatic, so you can take that out of here. He's like, all right, I guess. He didn't want to take it. But he said, all right, I'll do the Peterbilt. Well, he gets it, and it's got the engine light on. So even before he leaves on his first load, he's got to take it back to the shop and find out why the engine light's on. And the def was showing 0 def, but it turns out the float was flipped upside down. So they got that fixed and everything, and they gave him keys. So he's on the road after his first load. His truck breaks down just at the border of Ohio. He said he lives in Indiana, so he's about 100 miles from the house. His truck broke down. 2020, 100,000 miles on it, broke down at a turnstile, or not turnstile, but at a toll at the booth. It breaks down, so they had to get it towed from there. They towed it. They said they were going to tow it to a Peterbilt dealership, and he said, well, I'm going to get my wife to come pick me up through this. So he goes back home. At least he's going to get breakdown pay for that, and he'll be home for the long 3-day weekend. So that's good, because they're not going to look at his Peterbilt till probably Tuesday when they're back to work. So I said, well, look on the bright side, and that's the thing. You got to look at a silver lining and everything, because out here in trucking, there's a lot of BS you go through. It's not always just driving like this. This is wonderful. I mean, this is great. I get to talk to you. I get to drive. This is wonderful, but it's not always like this. You're gonna be dealing with a lot of inconveniences, and that's why I was saying it's nice to be able to talk to some other drivers and stuff like that, just to vent. It's nothing. It's life. That's life. So things are going well. Hopefully he'll get back in his truck and get rolling, and things will work out for him. But still not sure what I'm going to do about the leasing thing or not. I'm going to continue to research. Probably in January I'll make a decision. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base, keep you posted. I've not posted in a while. I hadn't had a whole lot to say. So I thought I'd check in with y'all, and hope you guys are having a great day, and you guys take care. Talk to you soon.